has been a moment since I last filmed. Obviously because I thought for a while I didn't have much content to film. But anyway, I thought I'd finally jump back on because a few people have been asking, and even though I don't think my life is very interesting or exciting, now that I'm not doing all the recovery stuff anymore, as in like the food challenges and stuff, people just want to see what a normal life is. So I thought I'd jump on and say hi, and I hope I'm gonna film today. I've had like an hour and a half, maybe, before my baby wakes up to be fed. It's a full-time job, like, yeah. Hence why I am still dressed like I am. It's cold for Australia, as in Queensland, Australia. Oh, there's a pheasant in the tree. I don't think you can see it. But yeah, I thought I'd jump on and say hi. This is reality. I've managed to do some cleaning, mostly cleaning. I'm still allowed to vacuum and stuff, like vacuum and mop, as per the C-section guidelines. I'm 4 weeks post C-section. But yeah, I thought I'd jump on and say hi, and that I hope I'm gonna film today. And yeah, I think this video is just gonna be a catch-up before I do anything more exciting and more serious. But yeah, real life, guys. Hello, Dusty. Come here, handsome. You're still my best boy. Here you are. Not a very exciting breakfast. So if you're new here, welcome. If you're a follower from a while ago, welcome back. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Lise, and I was in recovery from anorexia, but I'm at a point where I don't struggle with the same stuff that I used to struggle with. I wouldn't say I'm at like a recovered point, which I can go into more about later, but I'm at a point in life where it doesn't stress me as much anymore and I can manage myself. So you might have seen my previous videos where I did a lot of food challenges, and yeah, it was a time, and it's been like a year since I filmed and done anything. So, but I wanted to take a moment before I actually jump into anything to... Thanks, Dusty. Have you had your moment now? That's his brother barking next door as well. Dusty, come here. Come here. I'll be 1 second. No, you're gonna fall. Oh my god. I have 2 children. This is my first. Yeah, where was I? Yeah, I just wanted to take a moment to appreciate where we're at, and how far we've come. I remember, like, for ages, my breakfast had to be so perfect, and it had to be like the same thing every day. And I'm still a pretty routine eater, but especially since becoming a mum, I don't always have the time or the capacity or actually the groceries to do that. So let's just appreciate the fact that today's breakfast is some apple and some fruit toast, which definitely would have freaked me out so much in the past. Not so much the apple, but definitely the fruit toast. Excuse me, you've had your moment. So, Dusty is our little rescue dog. I don't know if he probably hasn't appeared much before, because I think we kind of got him after I stopped filming. But he's a guard dog basically. He's a Shih Tzu. Well, he's a Maltese Shih Tzu, but he's definitely got a Shih Tzu personality, and you know, like a leaf falls the wrong way and he will bark at it. He's not aggressive at all. He just makes a lot of noise, and he's very protective. Like, he'll bark and carry on, but yeah. Anyway, but yeah. I think the thing about recovery is you don't realise how far you've come until you've actually gotten there. It's really hard to see your progress until you're at a point. And like, I've literally had a baby who has emerged with my fiance. and I feel like she's gonna want food soon, so I should probably hurry up and eat. And I'll be back soon for a proper chat. I've just had a shower because I've had time, and in my very non-aesthetic bathroom. The other one's much more aesthetic, but we're keeping things real. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, it's not typical YouTuber style. I have been crying. I tend to cry in the shower, I've established. It's like, I guess it's like my only time I'm alone. And so it all comes out. And also the thrush pain, if you've heard about that. Yeah, and it's painful, but it's getting better. So just, and that's me ready. I don't really know why I'm filming this part, but just, I guess, a reality. And also, like, no high fashion here because I'm not leaving the house today, I don't think, apart from I might take my dog for a walk later. So it doesn't really matter what you look like, but also anytime it doesn't really matter what you look like. I was glad to wash my hair today. Nice. But yeah, and I really need to fix my wardrobe up because I kind of just been shoving things in there. But this is my life now, and a baby is the best thing ever, don't get me wrong, but it's still a huge adjustment, and I am still so emotional all the time. Like, yeah, but it's coffee time, I think. I'm finally free and back. It's been like literally like 5 hours since I filmed the last part because I got trapped feeding and then I had to go get something. And anyway, point is, I'm back for a proper catch up. I'm currently sitting in our little one's room because I just need something to do while I talk because no one just wants to watch me do that. And baby colors are really cute, and this is just chaos because we kind of just shove it in there at the moment. Like, look at this. This was a small newborn size, right? And it still doesn't fit her. She was tiny at birth, like she's full term, perfectly healthy, just tiny. Jesse got this for her while we're in hospital because he had to duck out and get something. Anyway, not the point. So yes, I'm back, I think, I hope. Obviously a lot's changed since the recovery days. It'd be really interesting to actually look back on some of those videos sometimes because obviously I'm older and I have a baby now, which is wild. I'm pretty sure I probably said in one of the videos that I really want to have kids, and that was one of my big motivators. Well, here we are. And I would like to do a separate video on that whole like pregnancy and birth, especially because I had a planned C-section. It's not something I see much out there, and there's a lot of shame. Like I felt weird saying the word birth for so long, which is wrong, because it is a birth. Like, I still had a baby. So yeah, it's been a huge adjustment. And as I was saying about like the eating disorder stuff, I still get a lot of thoughts. Like, I'm not gonna pretend I don't. I just don't remotely act on them. Like, I don't exercise obviously at the moment because I can't. I'm still in my 6 weeks healing. Even then you still can't really dive back into it, much to my dismay, but I'm coping better than I thought I would. It is hard being at home all the time. But yeah, so last year was a wild year. I changed jobs a few times and different things like that, but then I was kind of like on a downward spiral, I guess you'd say. I didn't think I was going to end the year well, especially because we had a miscarriage earlier in the year, and it wasn't planned or anything. Like, it wasn't a planned pregnancy. Not that we weren't like happy to have one, it's just we didn't expect to. Again, I'll save that for another video because it's quite an interesting story. And yeah, I thought I was just gonna like completely relapse basically after that, and then I just kept doing what I need to do. I felt really lost because I hadn't done anything with my uni degree either. So just for context, I've done 2 degrees already and I'm currently doing my 3rd in nursing, which I actually think I'll stick to. You can tell I have ADHD and I'm not medicated anymore thanks to breastfeeding, so that's been fun. But yeah, I was really lost without study because I kind of been my lifeline for a while, and yeah, and then I found out I was pregnant later that year, and I was in a complete shock because, again, my cycle hadn't really come back properly after the miscarriage. It wasn't there in the first place, which is why we didn't know I was pregnant in the first place. And then yeah, and then the week after I found out I was pregnant, we got engaged, it was a coincidence. Jessie had already planned it, which was really special, and like we've been together 8 years now, so 9 years this year. But our wedding isn't until next year, because we have another family member's wedding this year, so we didn't want to and it's international, like it's in New Zealand, so we thought, oh, let's just push out to the next year. And also our little one will be over 1, so she'll be running around and stuff. And yes, I will be referring to her as little one, or maybe piranha. If you breastfeed, you'll probably understand what I mean. But yeah, like I'm in a weird space. I don't feel like I've really figured myself out yet. Uni is doing my head in sometimes because of the assessment type, and I'm doing it with a different uni, and it's mostly online, so obviously placement's not online. That's why I chose it, because I didn't feel like going into campus with a baby. But yeah, I'm not doing it as much as I should be. She hasn't even worn half this stuff yet. Like, this is way too big for her, even though it'd be like 0 to 3 months. But yeah, I'd love to do a nursery tour. Anyway, I feel like I'm just rambling, and this is just like an intro video to be like, hey, I'm back, and look at my life now. Like, it's not perfect. There are things like I still like struggle with a lot, and like I know I'm still struggling a lot with my body being so different, but especially because I have a daughter now, I don't want it to take over my life in that way, because I don't want her growing up like that. I don't want her having the same problems I did. I know you can't always control it, but yeah, I just really don't want her to go through what I went through. But yeah, I don't really know what, I guess this is just, yeah, I want to come back, and I want to know like what kind of videos you want to see, and yeah, I really want to do like my pregnancy birth story. A few people have asked like days of my life. Like, my life right now especially is pretty boring. Like, having a baby is amazing, but you don't do a lot. I mostly just feed and sit on the couch, which is like a huge change for me. And like I said, it's taken some adapting. My baby K is so cute. And I'm so emotional all the time as well. Like, I just start randomly crying all the time. Like, I see a picture of a newborn baby and I start crying. I'm gonna start now. But I'm not an influencer. I don't know why people want to see me, if they do want to see me. I just try and keep like literally real. Like, I know a lot of influencers like I want to keep it as like relatable as possible. It's like, okay, yeah, well, you have millions of dollars, that helps with your relatability, not, or like they don't have to work like a job where you go in, like it's stay home. And not hating on them, it's just, it's not as relatable as they think they are. But I'd like to think that I could be a bit more relatable, especially because like, yeah, I am just currently a mum who's studying nursing full-time with a newborn, and I overcame the worst of an eating disorder to get here, and now I just want to like be an advocate for mental health. I want to help people, I want to inspire people. I guess that's a bit lame to say, but I want to help make a difference in people's lives and hopefully help change the system and change the way mental health is viewed and stuff. But also, just show you that like real life is like, this is real life. Like, oh my god, what's that? There's lots of dog themed stuff for our doggy. Yeah, just like what real life is, because it's so easy to compare yourself. It's so easy to get caught up in everything and just never feel good enough and never feel like you're at where you need to be. But who determines where we need to be? Like, okay, this is just chaos. Oh my god. Quick one. We had our first Mother's Day, which was 2-3 weeks old. I showed this on. It still didn't fit. It's like a premature size baby. It says our first Mother's Day. She's growing up so quickly, and I don't want her to, but at the same time I can't wait for the feeding to reduce. Yeah, but it'd be interesting to watch some of my old videos again. I actually needed a break from the eating disorder world, because honestly, like, sometimes in recovery it just gets like, I don't find it helpful. Like, I didn't find it helpful to be in that headspace a lot sometimes, because not everyone is motivated to recover. And I don't mean motivated as in like they want to try it. That's not it. It's the people who just, you probably know who I'm like, you probably know the type of people I'm talking about, like the recovery accounts who turn into fitness accounts. It's still a disorder, mate, just a different kind. Or the ones who just like keep going on and on and on about like how hard life is and recovery and trauma, and they're not progressing forward. And it's like, well, maybe you just need to step offline and just focus on your recovery instead of, like, it just looks like you're doing it for attention. And I know it's so easy to do and it's hard to do. I felt really lost. I really didn't do much for that. I felt really lost when I like kind of stepped back from the world, because it was like a whole like community gone, it felt like. I literally felt like I lost all my friends, and so it'd be nice to be back. And yeah, like I think people wanted to see like a house tour, because we've kind of done most of it now. And yeah, like I can do baby stuff. I won't be showing our little one just for privacy reasons, the little piranha. But yeah, I can show my dog if, I don't know if you can see him. He's sunbaking. But yeah, it's been a wild time, and I can't believe I'm here, and I'm so grateful to be here. I've still got stuff to work through. I even know I refuse to do any sort of therapy ever again, because bad experiences. But yeah, I just want to help, and I like talking, and I like sharing, and yeah, just let me know what you want to see. Like, I'm happy to talk about like recovery stuff. I'd be really interesting to like look back on it, but not everyone wants to see that, and people also like to see that there's more to life than that. Like, you can't be in recovery camp forever, because you can't be in recovery forever, you know what I mean? Like, I love, like, I started watching Meg's Recovery when I first got really sick, and obviously she doesn't make videos anymore because she's past it. Or like Ro Mitchell, absolutely love her. I love her podcast as well. I love how she's transitioned into just more the lifestyle stuff now. Like, she still talks about this stuff because it is important to share, but it's not her whole life, and that's how you know like she was genuine in recovery. It's not just, I do feel like people do get stuck in recovery in the social media world. Like, I do think it can keep you stuck, so sometimes it's better to just get out of it. But that's other people's lessons to learn. Anyway, I feel like I could talk all day, but I shouldn't. And yeah, I was gonna sit and eat lunch, but I got a bit distracted. But yeah, I'm just looking at all the baby stuff we have. We got gifted so much stuff. And if you ever need like newborn essentials, swaddles. You don't need millions of swaddles, because especially if you've got one like ours, they just flip their arms out of them and unravel them, and then it's like even more of a hazard. So sleeping bags are the best. No swaddles, sleeping bags, and you can get the different temperature ones. Didn't have them in hospital, obviously. Oh, and that was the other thing. Like, when I was in hospital after having the baby, I was like so out of it. I accidentally stole the swaddle. I packed it up by accident. But now it's a memory, and it's something that I tend to cry over because I cry over all these memories. And I do cry over like not being sick anymore, even though I don't want to be. I think it's just like a default thing. But yeah. We did it, guys. Well, we got somewhere, and I remember seeing, I think Bro shared it, like, time's gonna move on anyway, whether you recover or not, so you may as well give it a go. And you can see what life can be. I just realised, like, this room is very pink and girly, but yeah. I'm glad to be back. I hope it can be something good. This video wasn't really anything but just being like, hi, I'm back. I'm just saying, I have all these baby books here, and I read one to her each time when we feed in the afternoon. In particular, I got given a lot. Anyway, I see. You can tell I'm not medicated anymore because I am so scattered with everything. You should have seen it when I first came off, but that's a whole different conversation. But yeah, I don't live a very exciting life. I'm not traveling all the time. I don't do glamorous things. I don't dress really fancy, or, you know, I'm not a fitness model. Like, I just look like someone who's had a baby, and I probably will for a very long time, and that's okay. You don't expect perfection here. This is literally real life, and that's what I want to show, because I don't want you to think that you need to be something you're not. Anyway, I need to start rambling. But yeah, this was just like a, hi, I'd like to be back, and I think I'll probably do like the birth vlog soon, next, or something like that, because I just really want to share that experience. And I don't really have any, like, I don't have any videos of it because obviously we didn't have a video camera, but the nurses did take photos, so I can show some of that. And yeah, it was a wild experience, and I did not think I'd be here now, where like this time last year I did not think I'd be even around, let alone with a baby who sounds like she's starting to fuss for food. So I'm gonna have to go, and just know you got this, and you're not alone in this. And if you need a friend, I'm here, because I don't really talk to anyone. I don't really socialize much or anything. I miss everyone too. But yes, I need to stop rambling. Okay, I will see you next time.